I'm Katherine Burks, and I'm a co-founder with a product called Budley earbud case. Budley is a earbud case made out of silicone. It has a little skirt. You can go down like that and grab the tail of the earbud and unwind it. So it's easy to retrieve your earbuds this way. It has a pocket, and the pocket is one thing that differentiates the product from other things on the market. Keeps your earbuds clean. So when you put the earbuds in the pocket, you wind it like a yo-yo. Tuck in the little tail, flip it up, and they stay clean and protected, and it's pretty small actually. Fits in a gym bag or a purse, a pocket, and you're good to go. My partner is a product designer and an athlete, and he was at the gym one day and got tired of dealing with earbuds being tangled, and came home and said, I'm going to figure out a solution for this. So he did. After John had the idea for the product, then it was a question of patenting, starting the patent process. And so we did the provisional patent. The step after that was then figuring out how do we get a prototype. And we went through, I think, 2 or 3 rounds of prototype. And some of it was homemade, and then it moved to having a prototype made in China. I was also sourcing manufacturing at the same time, and I couldn't find anyone in the US that would do this for us. It started with having a clay prototype that was just a solid piece to get a feel for the size and what it looked like. Then the second prototype was done through the manufacturer with the CAD file and what they needed to create that. And we decided not to go with that because of a concern for torquing of the lid that was designed for that. And then the third, we were lucky, the third prototype in the silicone was the design we went with.
Okay.
The biggest challenge for me in the whole process with Budley was, surprisingly, the marketing of it. That is more my area, and I couldn't get the traction I thought I could because I had some background in marketing. But with the budget that I had, I was working on social media and influencer marketing, and just kept running up against a fair amount of frustration. The lesson for me was that I don't want to be everything, and I can't do everything. In the time that we're living in right now, the online marketing in particular, which is becoming so important, is changing rapidly. So you really need someone on your team that is really focused on that and has an understanding of how to be successful with whatever platform you're marketing on. I got to a point where I realized that I'd done everything I could do on my own with my resources and my knowledge, and it was time to look for a different way to go. And at that point, I was fortunate enough to meet Brian Brown of Slingshot, who is now helping take Budley out on Amazon. And he also is in a position to license it and even sell it. The product, I think, has a better shot now in someone else's hands to really find a wider market and be successful than me holding on to it, which I think is an entrepreneurial dilemma sometimes. It is your baby, and when you've invested a fair amount of time, energy, and money into it, it takes getting to a place where you're ready to just let someone else run with it. I have not made the full amount of money back yet. The progress on Amazon has been really satisfying. It's growing, and we're getting all kinds of reviews, and so it's really successful there. My vision for Budley is that it will find enough of an audience, and this is actually the challenge for any product, is connecting with the right people and the right influencers that can get it out there. We find that a lot of people really love the product once they're using it, and it's just a question of people knowing about it and finding it. It's the challenge of any product. You can have a great product, if no one knows about it, then it doesn't connect.